Well, I'm glad you guys all made it today. I don't think we're missing anybody other than the people that are on guard duty or at the hospital or doing some task that has to be performed. So I'm glad we have a full house. Sorry it's a little cold in here. When it's 30 degrees outside, it's hard to keep this place warm. Well, I'm glad you're here. Let me thank y'all for coming to Mr. Peterson's funeral. We had a great turnout. We had people from far away too come. You probably all noticed the buggy that came and the other guy that brought the wagon drawn by horses. Those were nice. I know. We're thinking. We're trying to figure out how to get a set. We got 2 horses. Now we just got to get a wagon. I know it will help. It'll help get firewood from the woods, move crops around. It just be a big help. We're working on it right now. We are. All right. Before I get into what Mr. Peterson left us, I want to talk about. Mr. Peterson left us 220 gallons of fuel, which is a blessing. It was preserved, so we're good to go on that. We're working on a trade. We have a man about 25 miles away that has a ham radio and an antenna and a good setup. The problem is he didn't have any batteries for it, so he's been using his car batteries, but they're shot now. So he's willing to trade. This is going to be a pretty good trade. We're going to have to come off some of the fuel and some other things that he needs, but I think it's going to be good for the community. So, our logistical coordinator has the authority to make trades for the community. We consider this one of the big trades, so we're going to get everybody's input. We will vote on it. Every member of the community will have a vote. So far, I've heard only positive. I haven't heard a single negative, so I believe this vote will be unanimous. But we will have a vote when we have ironed out more of the deal. We're still working on the deal, so when we get it closer to what I think the final trade will be, we'll vote on it. What I want to talk about right now is what Mr. Peterson left. He left us his journal. I'm not going to go into it in depth right now because we don't have time. But what I'm going to say, we've had a couple ladies nice enough to copy the journal word for word. When we leave today, I'll leave a copy right up here for you, and there'll be another copy placed in the schoolroom so you can read it. Now, we're not going to let you touch the original because it is falling apart, and it actually has a bad smell to it. He kept that inside his shirt for a couple months, and it smells. So we got word for word for you. There's one section we've taken out. Mr. Peterson had the doctor swear that he would take this section out. So we have followed the man's last wish. He did not want you guys to know that. So we took it out. It's personal information that really has no bearing on us. So that was the only section we took out. I'm not going to go into the depth of it, but this is not his map. We have his original map up here, but it's fallen apart. It's all creased, and this is the exact copy of his map, and I've gone ahead and highlighted his route to show you so you can see what he wrote and where he went. The thing we need to talk about right now is the 4 stars on the flag. I think this is very important that we start thinking about it right now. And that is probably the reason why we need that ham radio. We need to be able to communicate with people. We need to get some new intel. Some of this intel is 6 weeks old, 7 weeks old. So we need new info. What Mr. Peterson saw, he wrote down in depth. He saw the military, they were ex-military of the U.S., flying the flag of the flag we have now, but it only has 4 stars instead of 50. In his journal, he said those stars represents the state of South Carolina, Montana, Texas, and Missouri. He says politicians, duly elected politicians from those states, along with factions of the military, have split and have formed this new government. What he also stated was the original Constitution of the United States is part of this new government, word for word. They have added, though, a lot of things strengthening the Bill of Rights. They have left the original Second Amendment in there, but they have also put in very, very clear what ownership of weapons are. It is very pro-constitutional. They have strengthened our rights as citizens. They have done that to the whole Bill of Rights. They have definitely also put in there limitations on the government. A few that he wrote down was roads, postal service, and defense. There's probably some more, but he couldn't copy everything he heard and saw. So I totally support these new ideas. But the problem is, we don't know, even if this new government's still around, it's been weeks, they might have already fallen. We don't know what the old government is doing. This shows a split in the military, which is not a good thing. Our old government has single-handedly caused this collapse with their out-of-control spending and their policies that did not contribute to a strong United States, shipping our jobs overseas. And you all know, we don't need to go over this, hash it out. So maybe this new government is what we need. I don't know. That's why we need this ham radio. We need to be able to communicate and find out. The problem could come up. That's why I wanted just to discuss this one idea with you. And you can read the journals on your own, and we'll also be going over more. But what's going to happen in the United States? What's going to happen to our community? We have a lot of people here. We're getting more people from around the area joining. We're extending our borders. Some of them might not support the new government. Some of them might support the old government. This is going to cause a lot of problems. I mean, it could actually cause open dissent, could cause violence. That is what we don't want. It is hard enough right now just trying to get food to feed people, trying to stay warm in this December. I can only imagine what they're doing up north when it's constantly cold. So you know what we're going through, but we need to start thinking about this. Do we support them? Do we want the old government back? This is not my decision. It's not the committee's decision. This is all of our decisions. We have to think what we need to do. Well, enough of that doom and gloom. Few things, few announcements. You know, Christmas is a little over a week away. So we've got a couple guys that are good finish carpenters. They've been working on a bunch of toys. And they got all kinds of little houses built, cars. I mean, I saw some of them. They were amazing. This is not stuff that you go to the store and buy. Not that cheap crap Chinese stuff that we've been buying for years to give our kids. This is good stuff, and they made it out of love. So if you're a parent and you don't have anything for your kid this Christmas, go see them. They got lots to choose from. There's some ladies also making some dolls. Some board games were made. So there's a lot of stuff out there for you parents. So if you don't have anything to give your kids, no excuse. We got them right up here. Get with them. And there's still time. If you want something custom made, they might be able to do it for you. I know a lot of people don't have anything to give, but I know a lot of people are making stuff. Pies, breads. I mean, we're getting back to the real true meaning of Christmas. Not this spend money, go into debt just to impress somebody or give them a gift they don't need. So this will be our first Christmas under these conditions. It's still Christmas. We all know the true meaning of Christmas. So let's get back to that. Christmas Eve, remember this. We're going to have a big get-together at the Lutheran Church. We are going to slaughter a pig and have a pig roast too. So it's going to be good food and good fellowship Christmas Eve. Make sure, if you want to volunteer, because we got to go get that antenna and that ham radio. It's about 25 miles away, and we're going to go through some very bad area we don't control, and we hear a lot of bad things coming from that area. So we're going to go over there as a combat mission. I first want to take volunteers. I hope I don't have to pick people, but I hope we get enough volunteers. This is a dangerous mission. It will not be fun, but we need to get that ham radio. We need to determine. I guess that's all I got for you. I'm going to leave a copy here and a copy in the schoolroom of his journal. When you get time, just go ahead and look at it. Thanks. Yes, you guys are all dismissed.